Hello again, this is December 23rd, 2018. This is lesson number 9 from the Anatomy of Change series titled The End. When will change come into a person's life? It is when something comes to an end. So even if you look in nature, you will find that when things are growing, they move from stage to stage. Usually you will find that one stage reaches completion and another stage begins as that other stage comes to an end. Even when you look at the seasons changing and the summer goes away and then the weather begins to get colder, we call it the fall, because we're getting ready to move into winter. So fall is that time when summer is closing out and you still get some warm days, but you get more and more cooler and colder days because the summer came to an end, it's closing out, a new time is coming in, it's the winter. When we think of the different things in our lives that cause us discomfort, that cause us pain in this life, sometimes we will understand that there are some things that we have control over. Of course, we can't solve all the problems in this life. But if we think of it, there are lots of things that we can change about ourselves. And those changes will usually happen when we choose to end a certain time or experience in our life. We have to bring some kind of path that we're walking onto a close in order to take a different direction and start a new journey in life. And if you think of it, it's really just as simple as that. Doesn't need to get into a lot of complicated thinking, because a lot of times we agonize over some things in our lives that we know they're causing us a lot of pain. And it takes so long. And when the moment of clarity comes, when that moment of truth arrives, when that time of change is staring you in the face, but also vibrating in the very cells of your body, you know that you should have moved into this change a long time ago. But by doing what? Bringing something else to an end that was causing the difficulty. And so the end really comes like that. It's just a completion of something that you're dealing with. And then a new beginning comes when you bring something to an end. Doesn't matter what it is. If you think about your life and you want a new beginning in whatever area it might be, it just might come home to you that in order to have that new beginning, that new dream, that new start, something that is old has to die. An older dream has to give way so that a new dream that you feel is much better for you, that newer dream can only take on life when the old dream dies. You drop a seed in the ground, it's going to have to die in some kind of way. It's going to die to the way that it looks when you had it in your hand. Because It's going to get even more messy in the ground as the dirt sticks to it. And after a while, it will start to open up as well in order for new life to come out of it. And as the new life breaks out of it and something shoots out of it to push through the soil, it's starting to look different. But at the same time, it is destroying the form of that which was, because now the seed doesn't have the same form anymore. Sometimes the new life, the new growth, is just staring us in the face of all that we're dealing with, just wanting to break through, but we are too afraid to go through the pain of transformation, to break up and break through the veneer of the social conforms, the religious upbringings, and every kind of situation that we are so used to. But when the time comes, when you are ready for a different kind of growth that is much better for you, at that time you will understand that for a new beginning, the end must come to something else that I've always embraced. And when that time comes, when something is ending to give you a new beginning, you will know. Because deep within you, you will salivate the unconventional and you will explore the newness of a path you have not traveled before.